live button. Manny, why are you looking at Jacob like that?
Because this is the most intense rap battle I've ever been to.
Papa Doc. His real name is Clarence.
Mark, you should have put yourself on the suspender, that buckle right there.
No, I'm there. You never know, though. I'm there.
Yeah, you ain't.
Nah, unless you and Jacob here, you ain't there. You ain't there.
You guys don't look hard enough. You don't look hard enough. But let's start the show.
Maybe I want to look and see.
No. You already missed your opportunity. We're 34 seconds in this already. Now 40.
Welcome, everybody, to the Sharpshooters Wrestling Podcast. I am Eric.
I'm the racially ambiguous Lord Manny Hayes.
And I'm here bringing the hot fire on Dylan.
What hot fire are you bringing? Is your ass on fire?
It could be.
Let your ass on fire.
Let your ass on fire.
It just sounds like the worst thing. And ass being on fire just sounds like the worst thing. Like, yeah, his ass is on fire.
You know, as Marcus gave in the description of the show, news was not given, but I do have some conversational points that I would like to discuss with you gentlemen. So I think we should just dive right into the pool and start talking about professional wrestling. I came across a headline or a story. Don't know if it was accurate or not. It was from Dirt Sheet. It was talking about the return of the Mac. The return of the Mac. Apparently, TKO board members have internally discussed the idea of bringing back Vinnie Mac to the company. Betty, if Vinnie Mac was brought back to TKO, would that change your opinion of watching WWE, or would you even care?
Might make it better for like a month. To revert back to the same.
They should go have it. At first, I believe this is 100% false.
Okay.
They're not bringing them back. Why? What would be the benefit of bringing in 98-year-old Vince McMahon ass back in?
Is Vince 98?
No,
he's like 80 something.
He's like 80 something. There would be no point bringing his old ass back right now. The locker room morale would be down. There would be a revolt.
I mean,
ain't nobody working for him.
Do we think morale would really be down? I mean, do we really think?
It really would be. I think people are actually happy to be in their workplace. You think CM Punk would be happy to work for Vince again?
I don't know. Like, it's WWE is one of the weirdest. WWE is one of the weirdest environments that you could ever see. I mean, I think that showed on Unreal when, you know, the controversy of EO jumping into Triple H's wrapping her legs around him. People were just losing their shit over that.
It's gonna be funny, but it is if I did that to my boss, that's highly inappropriate.
Yeah, you can't do that at work.
You just can't do that at work. But like, I don't know why EO did that.
They do that for a living now.
But it's a very interesting. I don't think Vince would change anything, but I think that he would change it. But I think that the only thing that it would do would generate buzz and have people tune in so people can shit on the product. Oh, I knew Vince had never left and things like that. But technically, Vince was never convicted of anything. He's just been accused of many things, and he settled everything. He sounds like an awful individual, considering that the United States is ran by an awful individual who just embarrassed himself in Switzerland.
It don't matter. You trying to bring him back?
No, I wouldn't bring him back. I just was wondering, you know, TKO always wants to make money. Why wouldn't they try to bring him back?
How are they going to make money by bringing Vince back?
I don't know.
There's no money in that bringing him back. They already got the Netflix deal and everything.
Well, you know, another news story.
Make money, sell to Saudi.
I'm glad that you brought up the Saudis, Marcus, because, you know, there's already discussions about WrestleMania 43, and you know, reports are saying that WWE wants to make WrestleMania 43 in Riyadh one of the most star-studded events of all time, and with that, they plan on making the largest offer ever made to someone to do a pro wrestling show, to The Rock. And Marcus, considering that he didn't get an Oscar nomination, do you think he will take that money to be at WrestleMania 43?
Of course he will.
Well, consider. I mean, why would he pass it up? Why would he pass it up? That's the thing. Like, it's not. He got nothing to lose. It's extra money. Why give that money away when I can use that money and make another Oscar movie for myself? And I'll keep it going. I will use that money and I'll make Smashing Machine 2. smashing more.
We don't need part two. So,
Smashing more.
Manny, you being the only one close enough and realistically able to attend WrestleMania 43. No. I'm just saying. Wait, Manny.
Why would you want that? Why would anyone want that on their passport if they're traveling anywhere else in the world? Why?
But I'm just saying, do you feel some type of way that they're trying to go all out for a show in Saudi Arabia compared to not one in London, not one in the States? Like, does it feel wrong, or does it just follow the trend that TKO is all about that money?
TKO sold their souls, and they're going to sell to get out of debt to the Saudis. It's just a matter of time for it to happen, and wrestling will never be the same again.
Well, wrestling's already changed for the worse.
Well,
WWE has already changed for the worse. Wrestling will probably be the same. WWE is the one that's going for the worst, and it just seems like their business battle is failing in my opinion.
Well, the greatest thing about it, according to some reports I read, the Los Angeles Lakers are owned by the Saudis. It's just a quite interesting take of how they got into the NBA through Mark, and I'm like, oh wow, that's interesting. Apparently, they invested $10 billion into Mark's company, and that same $10 billion that was invested was probably used to buy the Lakers. So
$10 billion had nothing. $10 million is peanuts.
10 billion, Marcus. 10 billion.
Oh, okay. You were saying million, and I was like, that's peanut money.
It is peanut money, but you know what? They just throwing money around the world, man. I mean, it's probably the reason why a certain individual decided to take oil from Venezuela. Try to get into some of that money. I think some of the interesting news that probably no one really cared about was the saga of Trey Miguel, who was signed by AEW, then let go by AEW due to the higher powers, then rehired by TNA, and then won the briefcase. And then he put online, he said, if this is the fire briefcase, I'll be so pissed off. Marcus, Trey Miguel.
I hope it's the fire briefcase.
It would be hilarious. But he cannot escape these comments he made back in 2000 where he apologize and stuff. Mark, do you think Warner Brothers panicked, or what do you think happened in that situation?
I don't know when Warner Brothers started giving a damn. Like, excuse me, Mr. Warner Brothers. Aren't you guys the one that had Ezra Miller play the Flash in the movie? That movie came out. You could have shelved it. No one needed that. It came out, and he had more problems than anybody. And then you also have the problems with Excalibur screaming the N-word. You got Taz being a less sex offender. You have Jim Ross being a racist.
Don Callis and his family.
You got Don Callis doing some shit. There is so much.
What about the other rascal that got fired from NXT for wearing a Nazi's costume?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, who beat up Gigi Dolan, right?
No,
allegedly.
Gigi Dolan.
He's with her now.
Oh, he's with her now.
Oh, that
was Darby that beat her up. Yeah, but who's there still? Yeah, I mean, like, it's funny that AEW decided to get a moral clause with Trey Miguel, but the same thing about it.
WB fired him.
Yeah, but then, like, also WWE did the same thing. They was like, we don't want you.
No, WWE did that before he signed the rest of them.
Yeah,
he was like, nah, we don't want you.
So, Betty, if you were his boys, would you say, nah, man, we leaving too? Are you keeping your check?
No, job's a job.
Yeah, money's money. I can't help it what you did back in the day.
If I'm Trey,
Zachary Wentz, I can't help what you did back in the day.
What's his name? Nash Carter or something?
Hey, I don't know his name now.
I think he's probably going back to Zachary Wentz again, right?
Nash Carter. I'm putting him on blast. I'm making that photo go viral again.
You can't hire me, but you can hire this guy. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's pettiness.
Half of Hollywood is Jewish, right?
Yeah,
most of it.
I believe so.
I don't think it's half.
I reckon that'd be a bigger problem.
I think a lot of the money. I'm not 100% sure, to be quite honest, but the interesting thing about it is that Trey Miguel, when he was left the first time behind, he did very well for himself in TNA. And let's just be honest, there's not much competition to stand out in TNA. Maybe he can do something. I think him and Leon Slater, before he leaves for the E, can have some really good matches. Because we just know Leon is leaving.
If he's ever going back to America.
Well, you know,
The
those visa issues are very deadly.
TNA has been a shamble of a company. They get their biggest premiere ever, not viewership wise, but just their biggest, network in years, and they just fucked all that up.
Well, I saw somebody said that episode 2 was better.
It was much better. A much better show. I don't know what happened with episode 1. It just seemed like they were in pure panic. They did some double heel turns, and Feaster fired, and Jeff Hardy and Mustafa Ali in the main event.
We have JLG. We have no idea what he actually said, but
we do.
Oh, well, Marcus, go ahead. What did he say? But wait,
he
if you say it, will it get us canceled or will it get us more views?
No, nothing's gonna get us more views. God,
put it up on the screen. Just put it up on the screen. Don't read it out.
I gotta like send it and download it.
It's not worth it. It's just that he attacked fellow Jewish
No,
person.
he has 3 crimes on social media. He has. I'm just gonna say it was anti-Semitic.
Mm-hmm.
He has a homophobic one in 2020. Mm-hmm. No, 2019 anti-Semitic, 2020 homophobic, and in 2019 he also targeted abuse victims.
Okay. I mean, but he has changed. He apologized.
That's only been a few years. You don't change that much.
You can. So the last news story that I have is, Bully Ray was having conversations.
Wait, hold on. Before we go with this, do you care? Do you care what happens to Trey Miguel?
I think it sucks.
Do you really care?
It's not something that is going to make me watch TNA or not watch AEW. I mean, it's not going to move the needle. I mean, I feel bad for the guy because he was supposed to be going to work with his friends again, and then now he's not working with his friends again.
I mean, if it was about working with your friends, they would have all quit.
Well, Marcus, maybe for him it was about working with his friends. Maybe for them it was about the money.
But let's be real. Let's be real. Whether the Rascals exist in AEW now, you ain't gonna remember them between Top Flight, the other guys, and all this. They all look the same. They all blend into one. They all the same style. They all blend into one.
I mean, think about it. He was kind of the odd man out because they can only go for the trio title. So now it's only 3 of them. So,
they could all join the Couch family. There's room for them.
We don't need. There's no more room.
There's room.
There's no more room on the couch.
There's room in the Couch family. I see that room.
Don Callis makes room.
Yeah. That's why love him so much. That's why they joined him, because he makes room.
He's always building wings in the Callis family's house.
Bully Ray had a lot of things to say about AEW this week, and one of the things that he talked about was Royce Keys, aka Hobbs. He says that he hopes Powerhouse Hobbs is running fast, and I hope Wardlow is right behind him, and he wanted them to leave AEW and go to any other place because he felt that AEW really hadn't highlighted them as well as they could have. With Hobbs, he says he sees potential with Hobbs, but he doesn't know if Hobbs can talk, but he has a look that you can put him with a manager and you could probably make money with him. And that's what a lot of people feel about Hobbs. Marcus, I already know how you feel about Hobbs with his no selling thing, but that could just be an AEW thing. Maddie, you just gave a look about Hobbs. Do you think Bully Ray is correct that Hobbs and Wardlow should leave AEW? Well, Hobbs has already left. But what about Wardlow?
I don't know what condition you're getting Wardlow in. Like, he sat on the sidelines for too long. He could have got fat. He could have lost a step.
He had that torn pec. It's hard to recover from the pec.
38 as well.
Wait, he's 38.
Yeah, these people old.
Wow. You know what? Wardlow, for a 38-year-old Caucasian belt, he didn't look that. I thought he was younger than that.
I think you've got too many. The WWE roster is already old as it is. I think they should really just be focusing on younger talent and then phasing out their older talent for the younger talent to move in. I don't think bringing in Wardlow will make any difference to what they're doing weekly. But
I think WWE doesn't look at the actual age of the performer, but the age of how long they've been on television. And I think that's the difference. I mean, I think I saw some article where Chris Jericho was talking about ageism in professional wrestling, but who cares about that? I mean, damn, Hobbs is 35. He kind of looked like Black that's cracking. But still, Marcus, what about you?
I don't understand. Like, fine, bring in Hobbs, bring in Wardlow, whatever you want to do. I don't understand what's the point of NXT if you just got signed outside talent. You have your own farm system. Unless it's a mega star, that'd be the only time I would actually open my pocketbooks and be like, let me get this person. Let me try this person. for Hobbs or Wardlow and all that. I have an Obafemi. I have a Keanu Carver. I have a Josh Briggs. And I know that ain't no good.
Wait a minute. How is Josh Briggs even brought up in this conversation?
I couldn't think of a white big man. I have a Shiloh. How you like that? I couldn't think of a white man in NXT. I'm just saying.
Marcus Booker T has already explained that Josh Briggs is on the chopping block.
Yeah. I know. I was just thinking of the first big white guy I could think of. But they have all these people in NXT. I see no reason to go to AEW and be like this other than to say AEW's dying. They're getting all their old talent. But honestly, AEW is not going to miss Wardlow. They're not going to miss Hobbs. The wheel's going to continue to move. They have a million other wrestlers that don't get enough TV time anyway, that are younger and probably, and I would say, frankly, better than those two.
Yeah, but I think the thing about Hobbs, though, from what I read about reports, is that apparently Hobbs is a very well-liked individual in the industry. Like, he is always trying to pick the brains of the other vets and stuff like that. From speaking to Booker T and other things, that he's a very humble individual. And maybe in the right environment, he might can do better. And I get having a farm system, because guess what? The Los Angeles Dodgers have a farm system, but we still go out there and we sign a Kyle Tucker. I mean, the thing about it, like, you can have talent and stuff like that, but maybe you can bring in somebody who might be a little bit more ahead, so now you can focus more and let people develop more in NXT. Because NXT, Marcus, as much as we know that it is a developmental territory, it is also a television show that is on national television. So you need to have people on that show to make people want to watch that. Now, Trick has shown that he shouldn't been in NXT as long as he was, because, you know, the man is oozing stardom. But I can see where you can have a place
he needed to be there all that time.
I can see where you can have a place for Hobbs. You can have a place for Oba. You can have a place for Keanu. I'm actually concerned because people are relating Oba to what was the Indian man who never showed up?
Veer Mahan.
Yeah. I was like, I'm concerned because, you know, his packages are like that, but I'm assuming Oba will show up at the Royal Rumble.
So did Veer Mahan. But no, but to go back to your point. Yeah, they have all these people, but what I'm gonna do with Will Hobbs when I already have Jacob Fatu? He's basically playing the same role right now.
Marcus, I'm telling you this right now.
They both from the same community.
Marcus, you put Jacob Fatu and Hobbs together. That's the most deadliest double. That's a tandem right there that I ain't messing with.
Has more intangibles than Hobbs does.
Yeah,
but they both from Oakland, and you just don't. It's one of those things where.
So what are you doing with Royce Keys? What are you gonna do? What's your first act of you brought in Royce Keys? He's already bypassed the NXT according to reports. What is your first move with him? What are you doing?
I don't know, because like the thing about it, it's very, as you already pointed out, I would have sent him to NXT just so he can learn the WWE style a little bit more, and I would have paired him with Ricky Starks. That's what I would have done.
Again, so we run back AEW again.
Yes, I would bring that back because Ricky needs something. Ricky needs that muscle, and he can talk. And Hobbs really can't talk. So it's just one of those, it's a perfect pair. I can't debut
Hobbs
him.
doesn't get the opportunity to talk.
I can't debut him in the Royal Rumble when I have Oba debuting in the Royal Rumble.
They have a show.
Oh, man. Hobbs and Shaw is great.
But they have a Shaw. They have a Dexter Lumis whose real name is Shaw.
I'm just saying, it's one of those things where I don't know, but remember, they had that whole thing that they needed to find big, meaty, buffy, black-looking people, and he fit the mold. So we'll see what happens with him.
Excuse me, black-looking people?
Yeah.
Why not black people?
You get someone that looks marginally light-skinned black, and then he's...
Betty, you know in the WWE regime, they would love to hire more males that look like Sol Roca and Kiata because you can't tell what they really are. You know, like we didn't know until they popped up on the poster. You was like, oh, they are black. Come on, man.
But what would you do with Hobbs or Royce Keys?
I told you he would be in NXT.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Manny.
Oh, I didn't know you were the host. Manny, what would you do with Hobbs?
Because you haven't talked. Manny hasn't talked in an hour. You talked for like an hour.
I'm not entirely sure. Like I was very in much praise when he first came on the scene in AEW. Like because he just looked different. But what we've seen of him, I don't think there's any improving on that. So I hope people are not putting a great expectation on him to be like a world champion or something, because his ceiling is definitely mid card. His ceiling is definitely, he has a look of an upper mid, he has the look of a world champion, but his ceiling from what we've seen so far is mid carder. I don't see him doing anything outside of that range, if anything. And at that point, you start putting him in the category of Rusev, where he's kind of just there. He's kind of just there. So I don't think it's necessarily a signing they should have made.
I mean, I can see. Oh, go ahead, Marcus.
No, go ahead.
No, because I thought about, I could see them aligning him with Trick Williams. He could be Trick's Forcer and the person that takes Trick's
bigger than him.
Huh?
Yeah, I think they're the same height, at least.
Yeah, but
Trick is much taller than him. Cobb is pretty small.
No, but it's still the muscle. You know what I mean? Celebrities that are taller than
Trick
people,
got more muscle than him.
They have
the. Not seen Trick.
No, Hobbs looks like he is on a lot of steroids, man. I can see it working, and then he has that afro. It's one of those things where he does look like bodyguard, enforcer kind of guy for somebody. Hopefully it's not Jericho. I just hope it's not Jericho. Don't need that.
Let me tell you where Hobbs fit right there. Let me tell you who he is. He's JC Mateo. You just don't see it.
Nah, Marcus.
You don't see it. I see it.
Is.
JC Mateo. Yeah. You have nothing for him. He's a little undersized. I would Bronson Reed, when you say you look like a big man, but I believe they're about the same height, but Bronson Reed is wider. I have all these tools. There was no reason to bring in Hobbs other than I want to take something from AEW. That's all they wanted to do. They took Andrade. I want Hobbs. That's kind of what their approach was. And I feel like they have no plan for him, and people are just going to be frustrated by his push. Maybe he enters Carmelo's open challenge and defeat him and become the United States champion in one night. Or maybe he's Jericho's muscle. Maybe he joins up with Trick. But at the end of the day, by mid-year, we're going to be like, hey, what's Hobbs doing?
Well, you know, honestly, I disagree with you. I think Hobbs will do something more than you give him credit for. I think he will be more prominent on the mid card. I think he will be better than JC Mateo. I'm confident with that.
As someone said somewhere, as someone said, put him with the New Day and you have something settled right there. You get Waller out, you got something settled.
I'm not opposed to him being with the New Day
because he's basically like Big E. He's Big E.
No, but he ain't got no personality.
Manny,
at one point he did like this and said he liked big women. He don't have to be Big E. Woods and Coffee would be the personality.
Yeah, Woods and Coffee has enough personality for everything. It did him turn it on. I mean, we'll see what happens. Bully Ray also talked about what
you basically just described is the JC Mateo of the New Day. We don't need that.
Yeah. Or I don't. The bloodline.
I don't think Royce Keys is going to be an individual wrestler. He's going to be in somebody's faction. He's going to be walking around with somebody. For all we know, he might end up in the Vision because they ain't got no black. And maybe they want to see some blackness in the Vision.
So
I don't know.
So he's just a perennial groupie.
Yeah. I mean, that's what he did in AEW. He went from one faction to another.
Yeah, and why do I want to see that? There was no reason to bring him in. This is one of those free agent signings where you go like, okay, I don't understand why they brought him in. We have this already and better, and then we have people like this that we aren't using. Like we brought up Rusev and Sheamus and shit like that.
Maybe somebody
Dawkins. I'll take Dawkins over Hobbs.
Maybe somebody put a good word in for him. I don't know. Mark, we have to wait and see. Royce Keys hasn't even showed up yet. We don't know.
Yeah, I'm just saying. He gonna show up tonight on Saturday Main Event.
The last thing that he's hanging out with Jacob.
He's gonna attack Jacob. He's gonna be Cody's muscle. Cody gonna be like, fuck this.
Oh, that would be interesting. Cody have a muscle.
Cody creates the AEW faction in WWE. That's what I'm going for.
Let me tell you, I wouldn't be mad if he was hanging out with Lash and Nia.
Give Cody his own family. The Cody family.
The Cody family.
You put all the old AEW people with him. You put him, Ethan Page, Ricky Starks,
all right,
Rusev.
So
all of
them. Like I said, Bully Ray was also critical of AEW. He says the only thing that matters that there are star ratings, cage match ratings, and what the internet says. It's an entire culture who has now been brainwashed to wrestle for what most would consider the wrong reasons. if AEW wants to continue doing business that way, they're doing business. That's just fine. They will continue to stay where they are. And if everybody is happy and content with that, great. That is your niche. That's it. Nothing will ever be memorable because you don't make it memorable. Nothing will ever mean more than what it means in a given second, and then they move on. I thought that was very harsh because it's like pretty much he said, you will never be shit, you ain't shit, and I don't see anything in you. But do you think that AEW will just always be a niche company? Marcus, I'll go to you first.
Niche.
I can't say, man.
Niche.
I've been through a lot. Niche.
So these niches on here, niches be.
I can speak properly.
I never can speak properly though.
So so they're gonna stay a natch audience.
Natch.
A natch.
The Nacho Boy.
The Nacho Boy audience.
Yeah, nachos sound pretty good.
Because I was watching AEW this weekend. If we want to go into the report real quick, because I don't remember a single thing from it.
Okay, we can do that. We can jump into AEW.
My takeaway for this whole show was nothing is changing around here. Everything's the same. And we're getting the same matches. And I don't mean same matches, there's different matchups, obviously.
Hold on, sir.
But
hold on, sir. You got your MLK match classic.
It wasn't
main event.
They didn't even qualify for it.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. I know a lot of people were talking about they thought that Swerve and Kevin Knight had a really good match. It just didn't do it for me. It was like, it was okay.
Yeah, I was not interested in this match. I'll be honest.
Like, I thought we had
better matches on the show.
I know people see a ton of potential in Kevin Knight, but I don't think that this match between him and Swerve did anything to make him look better. He lost again. And it was just like, I don't know. It didn't do it for me. What about you, Manny? I mean, you're the only person that's not connected to MLK, the tribute. You know, you're the ambiguous one. Did you like that main event at 4 times speed?
I dare you, I could be black.
All right, start saying the N-word right now.
No, don't do that.
Start singing YG's My Hitter.
No, because I'm a professional broadcaster. What was the question?
The question is, did this match do anything for you? Like, did you think it enhanced Kevin Knight? Did you think it was a good show? Because my main issue with the match was that everybody was fighting somebody that was involved in the ops except for Kevin Knight. He had to fight Swerve.
I thought it was a good showing for Kevin Knight. I thought it was more because he was stuck in tags for the last couple of months.
And it's been about a year.
Yeah. I think it was like a reminder of like, yeah, Kevin Knight can do shit other than be the guy with the feet.
Speedball,
Mike
Speedball's friend. I don't like Speedball at all.
I'm not the biggest fan. Shantae likes Speedball. I don't know why she likes Speedball, but she does.
When they were all talking in the back, this guy stood out like a sore thumb.
It's the mullet, huh?
No, his voice and everything.
His voice, everything.
He
didn't even seem to like know how to talk properly in the back and everything. It's just for me. I think
he call it night.
I think there was a reminder there that Kevin Knight can do stuff and should be seen more in a singles picture rather than being a tag.
Marcus, do you think though?
He's Dante Martin. He's done.
Based on what Manny just said, though, Marcus, and I think I know the answer already.
He's better than Dante.
Can he take any of that momentum that Manny says that Kevin Knight got, and will they use it next week on Dynamite or even on Collision?
No, because I don't know why this match happened.
We're just gonna forget about it. It's kind of like what Bully says. You're just gonna forget about it.
Like you got MJF up there in the rafters with some woman and something, and they were chilling. They were watching the match, and I guess they went in the show on the heavyweight title note, but I never considered Kevin Knight involved in this. I don't know why this was the main event. I don't know why Kevin Knight was involved in this.
Because it was the Martin Luther King Classic.
It wasn't.
No, but you know,
Parker Blake Monroe segment on NXT. That's it.
You know, MJF. No, not MJF. AEW like to put the person that they want to be in the title picture in a match that is 50-50. Like it could go either way, and that's what they do.
Isn't that every match in AEW though?
That is every match, but like in particular, the world title, it feels like you have to struggle your way to the top. Not like bulldozer your way to the top.
But I think it was like the opening of AEW Dynamite where you had the stare down between MJF and Brody, and I was like, oh fuck, we're about to do this MJF gauntlet thing again. But at the same time, MJ is right; he hasn't beat anybody, so it's kind of like it's a mixed bag of worms that I'm sick of always going through the MJF. If you're gonna fight me, you gotta beat all these other people. Considering that he got 3 other people that's trying to fight him, so what would make Brody get that shot? So it was like, maybe we shouldn't even had that standoff with him at the beginning of the show. What about you, Marcus? What do you think about that?
About the gauntlet or what? What's
King,
the question? What am I thinking about? You said a lot, and I don't know. You said, "What do you think about that?" I was like, "What part?"
About MJF implying that Brody needs to beat some people before he can fight him.
Yeah. We won. Yeah.
All right.
There's nothing unreasonable about that.
The highlight of Dynamite was probably one of the more biggest mistakes of it. It was when Megan Bayne threw Mina way past Tony Storm, which I said,
They killed Mina.
Yeah, she killed Mina. But then she went back to the tool shed and decided to throw Penelope, who just got back from injury. And I was like, wow, Megan Bayne. And Betty, I asked Marcus this question on the phone. Who would you rather wrestle with the chance of you not getting injured? Megan Bayne or Jade Cargill? Who are you going against?
I take Jade. Megan Bayne will hurt me. Megan Bayne will probably kill me.
I mean, she can't go a match. I feel like it's a match without any type of major over-the-top botch of some kind. Like, I feel like every Megan Bayne match, about 90% of the time, you go, "Oh shit, what happened there?" And
isn't that every Megan Bayne match though? We watch it because there's a calamity coming.
Yeah. And on the side part, Jade, on the other hand, you know what? She got through a match with Chelsea Green this week. No one was hurt, and she hasn't defended her title. So
that we know of. Chelsea Green get hurt all the time. I didn't even know she had that many broken noses until Unreal told me.
So I know Manny watches AEW Dynamite in 4 times speed. I'm not 100%.
Actually, no. I watched it at 2 times speed this week because I thought Marcus was going to put on a show on Thursday night.
So it's a good chance that one of my favorite moments that took place is so meaningless. It's just that it was after the meaningless match with the Death Riders against the Callis family. It's when Jon Moxley was in the space of Don Callis for no reason. And I was just so entertained because I didn't know what was going on in that situation.
Face turn, or was it just...
I don't know what it was, but it was Jon Moxley being Jon Moxley.
So, guys, I think the Death Riders might be baby faces when they're fighting the Callis family, but Marina Shafir is a heel because she's fighting Tony Storm. I think that's where we're at right now. I think that's where the continuity's at. I think they just do what they want, and I think it's time to abolish the Death Riders.
Yeah.
I think there's no reason to have them all together. Just make Ciampa the new leader and just make them go in their little corner, okay? Let John be free.
Manny's most hated wrestler, Speedball, did have a good opening match against Samoa Joe.
That is not his most hated wrestler.
Huh?
That's not his most hated wrestler.
I think he's right up there. He said he don't like the way he looked. He don't like the way he talked.
At minimum, he's number 2.
Who's his number 1 in?
Thea Hale.
Oh, but she's female, so we have the male category and we have the man category.
Oh, so wow, Eric. So we just segregate into genders and stuff like
this.
Hate?
Yeah, this for hate?
I believe we should have our hate columns.
No, I hate them all equally. Race, gender, I hate them all.
Yeah.
So Marcus, the battle for North America, Canada for the Canada's best wrestler, Kenny Omega, Josh Alexander. Marcus, how did you feel about the stakes that they put on this match for no reason?
A solid match, but I can see if they need to make Josh Alexander sound more delusional about being the best Canadian wrestler for the past decade. He should have came with stats.
Yeah.
Irrelevant stats to the point that Kenny has been dominating the Canadian wrestling scene for a long time, or the best Canadian wrestler in the world scene for a while. But I wouldn't even put Josh Alexander in the top 5. Ethan Page got him beat.
I'm glad that's one of those wrestlers that decided to go to AEW.
Got him beat.
I was happy to see Taz back on commentating.
I wasn't.
Oh,
I wasn't. I would have had boring Daniel on there still.
Speaking of boring, FTR had a match. I don't even remember it. I might have been asleep during that match. I don't even know what was going on.
They fought the new TNA, the AEW signees. Their names, I forget.
Alec Price and Jordan Oliver.
I think Stokely said something funny.
I mean, and that was pretty much AEW Dynamite. Like, I don't know if
Where's
anything
the drama.
I don't think anything was accomplished.
There was no drama on the show. There's no drama in wrestling. Where's the drama?
Marcus, the drama was your cover photo when you had fucking blood up Jacob Fatu talking to
We're not
Cody.
SmackDown. It's AEW though.
No, we done with AEW, Marcus. Nothing else to talk about.
We were in the middle of that. Why would I all of a sudden give my SmackDown review right then? I was like, there's no drama. They need drama in there. I don't care about any of these people.
Why?
Anyhow.
But I think it goes back to what Bully Ray says. They just do stuff
Who
for
do
the
I-
moments.
Who do I want to win in AEW? I can't think of a single person. I don't care.
Wait,
They all
you used
have
to want
titles.
Swerve to win. You used to be Swerve.
He won. He won. I saw it. It went for 6 months until it would have been shorter if they had it Will Ospreay's way. If Will Ospreay didn't have his way, and that was it. And Tony probably never running that back.
And so I guess, Manny, are you still waiting for Will to win, right?
So, it's gonna happen. I don't have to wait for it to happen.
Yeah. But is there anybody in AEW you need to see get there? Like, oh man, they need their star. They deserve this.
There's only one person for me personally,
I was talking,
and that's Brody. I like Brody.
No, he stood out on that microphone. He stood out as someone. He stood out as someone in that category of speedball that should not be given a microphone often.
He sounded really scripted. That's what I remember. Going like, ugh, like he prepared.
But he
this
looks
and it was
different.
terrible. He does, but he's too big to win an AEW title.
That is also true. That is a downfall.
That's Tony Khan's fault. Not because he's a big man. It's just because that Tony Khan don't push big man.
And the only person that I think that deserves a world title before it's said and done is Nakamura, because that is unjustified what they're doing to this man in WWE.
It's a disgrace.
Wait,
Disgrace.
I thought Nakamura won the
Nakamura
world
ain't never
championship.
had shit.
He's never been a world champion?
No, he did a
No.
continental.
Shit.
And US champion, I think.
Yeah,
Damn, I never knew that. I always
probably
thought
tag champion too with Boogs.
I thought he won the world championship. He had that commercial.
He ain't never won nothing.
Shit.
It's ridiculous.
That's the only one. That's the only one I think. The rest, they're never.
But Benny, we weren't even. But once again, as Marcus chastised me for jumping to WWE, we were supposed to find somebody at AEW that you cared about.
There's no one right now. They haven't built anyone to make you go, "Oh, this guy deserves the title."
Like, I think that, like, when they gave the title to MJF, I think that kind of fell flat. I don't think Marcus hit his
Oh,
table.
no. I have a news story. No. I have a story. Go ahead.
No, you got breaking news, Marcus. It's always good with breaking news. It gets
No,
out
it's
of
not
AEW.
breaking news. No, it's not breaking news.
It's
It's
about
from your boy Dave Meltzer and his boy Brian Alvarez. They're beefing over AEW.
Oh,
So Brian Alvarez said that. Yeah. So he says that everybody in AEW is in the exact same spot they've been in, except for maybe a few exceptions. But over the years, everybody's in the same spot. Dave Meltzer chimed in and just started listing off names. It was like Bandito, the King's Agony, Ricochet, Hit the Cerro, Klon. Who the fuck is Klon?
who's Klon?
Klon's the clone. He's gravity, holograms are nemesis.
He could have just said Don Callis family.
Yeah, Fletcher, Takashka, Kevin Knight, Speedball Mike Bailey. He just said Bailey. Kyle O'Reilly, Swerve Briscoe. All these people are in the same spot. I don't care what mediocre title you give them. They're in the same mixed card spot.
I think Dave only says what he says is because AEW is the only one that still strokes his ego. I mean, that's what it is, because those people that you just named, they ain't doing shit. They ain't doing a damn thing. Not a damn thing.
Takeshita and Okada, where's that feud?
I don't know. But wait a minute. Marcus, we talking about...
that was my favorite feud.
Well,
Thing is, I thought that feud was going to lead to a match for the New Japan title, but that's not happening.
Well,
Yeah.
Manny talks about Nakamura not getting his shot. Marcus, you talk about Hobbs not doing nothing. WWE has allegedly brought in Evil for what reason? It's not going to work out.
God, that was the news.
This, and then I believe I read that, I can't remember his name, but you could tell me, in New Japan, the guy with the cat.
Go on, say his name.
I don't know his name.
Oh, what? I thought you were about Hiromu
No,
Takahashi.
Yeah, apparently he's leaving New Japan,
Yeah, he's only one place for him to go. AEW.
where he won't be used.
No, he'll be used, but he ain't gonna win a real title. I don't even know what a real title at AEW is other than the AEW Championship. Everything else kind of is a blur down there.
I think
Whether it's the trios or Norfolk National or whatever. And then back to Evil signing. I swear to God, and I want this on paper. If he wins the WWE Championship at any point, I will quit watching WWE.
Well,
And it's not because I hate Evil. It has no hate for Evil. This is no hate for Evil whatsoever. This is all about how this is going to be the first Japanese champion when you had Nakamura and all these other greats. Manny or Eric,
Manny went up first, so Manny, you can go first.
Marcus, I'm gonna put your viewing of WWE remains safe, because if you think Triple H can't book a black man properly, or even let him get a win, think about the Asian man. The Asian man never wins.
No,
ever.
Ever.
I want to say,
is Dante Chen still in the company at NXT?
I want to say this right now, y'all.
That's the last Asian.
Oh, he is
right
the
there.
chairman solicitor. The chairman solicitor.
I disagree with you guys. It is for one simple reason. I think it's it's coincidental. That might even be a word. It's a coincidence.
It was a word, and you tried.
It's that when WWE Unreal aired, and Io wrapped her legs around Triple H, and I think there's been rumors that they are married. I'm not 100% sure. To appease to keep their marriage together, Triple H gave him a contract, and he probably has to give him a title. So he might be the first Japanese champion in WWE based on that leg wrap.
Over the leg wrap. He hooked the leg, so therefore Evil has to become champion.
But Kane did say, wasn't Darby supposed to have a big moment winning the world title when he came back from Mount Everest? No, Darby is in the same spot that he once was. And let me just point out, Andrade left AEW, went to WWE, came back to AEW, and he's still in the same spot that he was. Like, nothing has changed in AEW. Nothing.
Well, nothing's changed in WWE either. They have the same.
You're right.
They have the same people in this main event picture that was there last year and 2 years before then, and everybody's a lot cooler.
The Marcus,
not cooler as in cool. As in they're not people you want to push.
Cold.
The difference though, Marcus, the difference between AEW and WWE though, there's specks of hope in WWE.
No.
Like you hope.
What's your no? Give your evidence of why there's specks of hope.
Trick. I think Trick is being. I mean, yes, I know Trick can be ruined as quick, but I think the momentum that Trick has, even in Montreal, he has a good amount of I think Trick. I think Oba has some. He has hope. We're gonna have to we're gonna have to put the hope on the back of the blacks, and carry this racist company through. But wrestling is kind of stagnant. Just saying, it is.
You saying that was a speech.
It was. I had a dream one day the blacks will lead WWE back to providence. I don't know.
Eric, I admire how you never let evidence interfere with your opinions.
Yes.
I learned it from our government, baby. I learned it from our government. No, but like the thing about this though, the opening to Smackdown, you come out to hometown hero Sami Zayn. He comes out to his crowd. Trick comes out looking like $1 million. Still had the tag on his lemon pepper steppers. I saw it underneath. And they have a good exchange. And then you bring out Mood Killer Damian Priest. And I'm just like, man, I don't know. Like, you know, Kevin Knight versus Swerve for a main event is one thing, but you're trying to give me Trick Willie versus Damian Priest for a main event? I know you're telling the story for tonight, but I didn't need that main event. What about you, Marcus?
No. When Trick originally came out, when Sammy came out, and I was like, you know what? This crowd reaction is a little lukewarm for a hometown hero. And he's going out there, and it feels like we're on the Sami Zayn winning the Royal Rumble and winning the world title journey right now. I think that's where we're at. And I feel like it's too late. All the buzz behind Sammy winning is over. It's too late. Triple H, your guy's done. And so when Trick came out there, felt like a breath of fresh air. And then when Damian came out there, I was like, it's Trick, who's young, fresh, seems to have all this energy from the crowd, and then two people who've been around a long time that you really don't care about anymore. That was my take for the whole segment.
What about you, Manny?
I was distracted by Trick. He still had the powder on his face from his lineup, and I was like, "You need to wash your face, boy."
Nah, you gotta show how sharp it is. Gotta show how
man,
close that shave
not
was.
Not when it's
It was
all
that close.
And your hair.
It was that close.
I was like, "Nah, you need to wash your head."
That was a fresh cut, man. Right before he went out there, the guy went.
So Marcus.
All right, I'm done. That's it. Go out.
I gotta ask you a question though, Mark, because it was 2 weeks ago. Did WWE do it again? Did they stop the momentum of Trick by having him be RKO by Randy Orton at the end of the show?
Did he struggle against Ray Phoenix tonight? No. It's a different situation. Damian Priest is a former world champion.
I'm just saying, when he had that RKO, I was like, damn, Mark's gonna be upset.
No, that was warranted. It was warranted.
No, I thought Trick was a very good heel tonight. He was out there doing what he needed to do. He was out there just being hectic, just being interfering and everything. I thought he had an okay match with Damian Priest. I thought Damian Priest, although I'm lukewarm, I did like him trying to call Trick a bitch in so many ways, like you're not standing up to me in this situation. I thought it was a good dynamic, but I think Priest, it's a good person for him to get a win over. It was fine. It was fine. But they're really
Trick to get a win over him though.
I know, but he had a match.
It didn't DQ because Sammy can't control them. And again, Randy, Sammy, and Damian, all old news to me. Trick seems like the fresh new product.
But see, then I think this is where WWE always loses me on some things because, I hate that they always want to run stuff back. And quite frankly, Mello was like, "Oh, you Dragunov, you want to fight me?" Blah blah. He was like, "That's why I know you know me." So we get Mello versus Dragunov again. Once again, a great match. It was they did things differently, but had already seen them fight, so I didn't need them to fight again within the same month. It was just not. Go ahead, Marcus.
It was the 7th time, Eric, as they pointed out, the 7th time.
Yeah, I didn't care for it when I watched it.
And then on top of that, I go back to WWE Unreal, and I'm going back to their United States Championship issue. Who is Chelsea going to fight? Zelina Vega, Michin, and who's the other one? Who's the third? Who am I missing?
B-Fab.
B-Fab. Mello already went to the United States Gauntlet. Who you gonna fight, Mello?
Oh, I know he's fighting.
Fight Dragunov. No, he fights Dragunov.
He had Dragunov.
The Oscillator.
Gargano.
And now he's back to Dragunov again because we're out, man. We're out.
No, but I think that based on the outcome in this match, I think now we're going into a actual feud for Mello, where I think he's going to feud with Miz for the U.S. title, which could be entertaining. We'll see. Because Miz is a great enhancement talent. He gets all those dead flowers.
Miz also is another old guy just hanging around.
Mark, stop trying to... Mark, you're an old guy hanging around podcasting.
I am.
Why don't you let the young people podcast?
I'm saying this, that no one feels fresh. They don't feel fresh. When you say
who's the
Mello
young gun that's trying to get into the hot seat of Marcus right now? What was the point of that?
A young gun?
Who's the young person that wants to,
I'm talking about wrestlers. I don't care about the age. I'm talking about how they feel fresh. They don't feel fresh. Like these people, I feel like we've been through a Mello and Miz feud, even though we haven't.
But it didn't have a title on there, Marcus. It didn't have a title.
Anyway, though, it never led to anywhere.
It did not.
Yeah. It just went even with the next match with the Axiom and Gargano and the mask thing. This is ridiculous. This should have been on television. This should have been on television.
That should have been on main event.
Yeah. This is something that should be on Shotgun Saturday Night tonight.
I wasn't going to even talk about it because his dumb ass got the mask and he had to be a villain. You supposed to be a good guy. But I am disappointed. I understand we have to sell Saturday Night Main Event tonight, but I don't think you should waste this segment between Cody and Jacob, right here because I feel like Jacob and Cody could be a fresh feud, but we're just having it for a throwaway for a Saturday Night Main Event. What about you, Manny? Did you like this interaction where Jacob interrupts, the interview with Cody where Michael tried to tell us things get crazy?
Yeah, but it made sense because essentially Cody hit him touched him first, but in that 3 stages of hell. But in essence, Jacob cost him the world title. So of course you're gonna want to deal with this first, and then go next week into the Royal Rumble. It makes sense.
I was so sad that Jacob just admitted that Drew fucked him up, but you could get it too. You can get that work too, Cody. Marcus, what about you? What about Jacob just showing up like in all white and red, just blooding it up, just bloodline?
First of all, who told Jacob we were doing the interview here?
I don't know.
When Jacob showed up, that should be great concern. Why was all this there? Why was all these security guys there anyway? What was the setup? So when Jacob showed up and told Cody, man, you didn't have to be no superhero and try to save everybody. You ain't got it because you got in the way. And so, Jacob didn't say anything wrong.
No,
Cody,
he did
what the
not.
fuck? Oh, and then he was like, it could have been me for you for the title, dude. And before I got there, you had already lost. And Jacob was right. Jacob was right. Jacob didn't say not one lie. Not one lie. Cody deserved his ass whoop on principle for interrupting Jacob in
And for
business.
being dressed like a principal.
Yeah, just looking like an asshole. That's just saying. In his suspenders. Jacob came over there with pure hostility. But I will tell you this. When they stood up, nobody wanted the business. No one wanted this to happen because this man knew he was going to die. In the background back there, that man in his eye knew if something were to pop off, he was going to die. And it was going to get, I don't know if that's a real window or not, but he felt it. He was going to get thrown through that fucking window. He was going to get killed. And I was waiting for the entire segment as he stood back there, as Cody brought up Jacob's criminal record and shit. That's why you went to jail, because you just acted on shit. Man, Cody deserved his ass whooped so much, and that guy back there did too.
Cody deserved a rock level ass beating of Mama Rhodes beating for what he said to Jacob.
I'm looking at this picture though. Honestly, Mark, put it back up real quick. I ain't never seen three people that look like they would whoop Cody Rhodes' ass. Like Nick looked like he would fuck up Cody too. Like Cody done did something wrong.
Nick looked like he ready to snort some white powder. Look at him. I know that look.
So I know I might be in the minority in this situation, but I enjoyed the Chelsea Green, Jordynne Grace, Jade Cargill match build-up thing with Jordynne Grace being back there getting hired to be in the Secrets Hervice for one day. And it was telling a story. And Marcus, I think it felt fresh because these people aren't really used that much on television.
You're damn right it felt fresh. But let me tell you what we need to do here. Jordynne Grace should have joined the Secret Hervice. What else is she doing? What else she got going on in her life? She could have been the new Piper Niven. She could have been Chelsea's muscle who outshines over Chelsea, and then Chelsea gets upset, and then she challenges Jordynne Grace, and Jordynne Grace kills Chelsea. That should be the story. This Jay Cargill stuff ain't going nowhere.
It should be, because Jordynne Grace should not be in the title picture just yet. If Jordynne, because Jade ain't losing the title for at least WrestleMania. So if Jordynne ends up in a program with actual Jade for the title, Jordynne ain't coming back from it.
My issue is that Jordynne hasn't done anything to prove herself. And I think she hadn't proved herself in NXT. She hadn't proved herself on the main roster. Only thing that Jordynne has ever done is that she was the first TNA transport to come and participate in the Royal Rumble. But since that moment, she hasn't really done much, in my opinion.
The TNA Knockouts Championship, in my estimation, is below the NXT Women's North American title.
Manny, I think it's below the Evolve title.
No. That's too mean. That's too mean.
So, Manny, speaking of titles, God is good. They finally took the titles off the Wyatt Six in this match.
Hallelujah! I go to church tomorrow.
I mean, I love when a prophet says they're gonna deliver on their word. Solo said he was gonna bring gold to his family, and he did that. And this was right. This was right. Manny, were you happy to see the Wyatt Six lose?
I was. I paid close attention to this match as well. I originally wasn't, and then when they started talking about them fighting over the lantern, I was like, yeah, it's happening. Yeah.
I would say it's fine if they lost the MFTs won the title and whatnot and whatever's going on with that. But I will say this: how do they do this feud without breaking that lamp? Someone has to smash that shit. Smash the lamp.
Because he's not
Marcus ain't over.
Mark, he said last week he loves the power of the Fireflies, Marcus. He's not smashing that.
Yeah, but he's a piece of shit. Smash the lamp.
And then once that lamp gets smashed, then next thing you know,
Makes it personal.
Wyatt 6 is gone.
Makes it personal. I think they already go.
WrestleMania coming up. That chopping block's coming.
Yep. Yeah, Josh Briggs. You hear that?
You hear that, Josh Briggs?
Our Truth, who was still in the show with his comments in his interview, how am I not fired? They told me not to come to work no more. But he also gave his balls to Nick Aldis again because he wants to be in the Royal Rumble. Someone should have told our Truth all he had to do was declare that he was in the Royal Rumble. I'm also upset that Roman declared in the video package. That's not fair. You can't declare the video package.
We declared on video. We weren't there. We declared on this show. How can we not?
We declared months ago. Right now, I'm declaring for the 2027 Royal Rumble.
Manny, you going to Saudi?
28, 29, 31. I'm declaring for them all. I don't care if I somehow did become champion. I'm declaring myself. I'm in.
I'm also declaring myself for the MCM Royal Rumble.
Manny, who's the worst person you can get in that you can get in what number? Who's the worst person in the Rumble this year? Who do you think who do you not want to get?
I don't want to get LA Knight at number 27.
Eric, how about you?
I don't need to see Santino show up and waste a number for somebody.
How dare you? I would love to see Santino.
No.
I'll take Santino over 90% of the roster.
You don't tell me you didn't pop that year.
I did.
Alberto Del Rio won the Royal Rumble, but when Santino appeared from under the ring, you were like, "There's a chance."
Can I ask a question, Manny? If Alberto Del Rio popped up at this Royal Rumble, would you pop?
No, I may leave the stream.
I'm back, guys. I'm back. That'll be me. We're back.
Mark is like, yeah, it's fresh.
It's fresh. This is fresh.
I really enjoy Drew McIntyre's promo. I thought Drew is doing what he needs to do as a champion. I know he's a transitional champion, but
why does everybody know this?
Because you know it. But Drew is out there trying to do his best to carry it for the little limited amount of time that he has it. Marcus, I think your face tells me you disagree with my statement.
My face has nothing to do with what you're saying. I'm just leaving.
It's just that's just your regular face.
Yeah. It was fine.
And I do love that he got slapped, that Sammy slapped the shit out of him later on the night.
Well, I have a problem with that segment.
Why?
So Priest and Sammy are talking about, don't interrupt my match. All right. And Sammy's like, I do what I want to do. I'll do what I want to do and all that. And then they have this conversation. Yeah. I do what I want to do.
I'm going to try and sound tough and go, or what?
Well, the thing about it, though, is that everybody know Priest is a bitch. So that's why Sammy stood up to him.
So he stood up to Priest, but then he goes to Priest and says, hold on 1 minute. I got something important to do. And then Priest looks and goes, word. And then you see what he has to do, and he has to slap Drew McIntyre in the face. If I'm Priest, wait a minute. I'm the next world champion. You can't just go to the world champion and say you got something more important to do. Fuck that. This is bullshit. You can't just jump ahead of the line and the fatal four-way we're having. Can't do that. And then he slapped Drew.
I will point out another fresh injection of freshness on the show, and I know he's still fighting somebody, but I thought Kit Wilson's promo about toxic masculinity was great for me. I enjoyed him. Manny, what about you? You know, your fellow countryman out here trying to make he's trying to make it now by himself.
He's trying to make a difference whilst wearing pearls. How else can you put it? This man is legit, and I want him to get over. I want him to be the U.S. champion.
But Marcus, you have to also admit, Matt Cardona talking about, I don't know what you're talking about. It just made it even more sensible in that situation.
Yeah, because why are you telling me? What's your problem with me, kid? Shit. So why we were settle this then? Damn. But no, Kit Wilson's been great for the past 3 weeks.
Marcus,
Mark-
I'm fighting Kit. I'm fighting Matt Cardona because his
Kit.
tan is unnatural.
By the way,
Legal.
the Royal Rumble person I don't want to get is JC Mateo. There ain't nothing good coming out of that.
Damn.
He ain't gonna make the Rumble.
I saw him standing outside the ring of the MFT match, and I was just like, man, you used to be Jeff Cobb, man. You used to be about shit.
You used to be Jeff Cobb.
You used to be about shit, man.
You used to be Jeff Cobb.
Marcus, Jeff Cobb needed a check.
Man.
He needed a check and he needed medical benefits. That's why he came.
it kind of hurt seeing him out there.
So I'm torn because I don't know if this triple threat tag match was a dose of injection or an old dog still in there. It was Nia Jax, Lash Legend, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Julia, and Kiana James. Julia and Kiana James got the surprise victory in this. I did not see that one coming. Yeah. I don't know what to make of this. It was better than Gargano and Frazier.
I want to say
No,
Kiana James has leveled up. From what I've seen in the last couple of weeks, she has leveled up.
As Michael Cole yelled, she's the most underrated person on this roster, damn it.
She's not the most underrated person on the roster.
That's
but
what
she
Michael Cole
leveled up.
yelled. He's yelled it. If Michael Cole said it, has to be true.
I mean, the thing about her though, when we were backstage, and it was Julie and her, and I was just looking at her, I was like, man, she needs some bangs because she got a really big forehead, like a peanut head. Like it was like
People
almost
can't
like
disagree.
Teddy Long. Like I can see Teddy Long in her. And it bothered me. It did.
You can see Teddy Long.
I
You think
did.
about Teddy Long looking at Kiana James.
I
You
did.
can't say that when all of us look like peanut heads on this show.
Yeah.
I understand. I understand what happens.
Don't make sense. But I guess Julia raised his stock for you in these past few weeks.
Yeah, she has, man.
You're
She
not over
has.
here going, and Julia. Damn it.
No, because first of all, I got nothing else. Yeah, she has. She has. I didn't. JK says, good afternoon, evening. Cody brought back racism last night. The Lakers are bland gravy. And May, Sam Darnold played better than I did in disc golf today.
What the hell is disc golf?
I don't know what that is, but I feel like it's
Is that
frisbee.
frisbee?
That's what I feel like it is.
Competitive frisbee. JK Smith is living. JK Smith is living.
It sounds like he made up a game. What are you talking about?
That's a game. Who are we talking about? What were we saying?
No, well, Mark, we're not talking about. So, Marcus, you said that Trick wasn't buried by being, or his momentum wasn't shifted by being RKO'd by Randy. Do you think that was aided because Randy also RKO'd Sammy at the same time in his hometown?
No, the difference between this one and last week is Trick was talking a lot of shit. Randy Orton beat his ass. Then he struggled against Ray Phoenix, and then he got his ass beat again.
Well, him and Ray Phoenix had a conversation. I think Ray Phoenix was trying to get a #1 title shot because he got his money on Trick, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll push you to the limit. Man, back up out of here, Ray Phoenix. You ain't
Manny,
Penta.
My question
They ain't putting you on WWE Unreal.
My question for you is, do you like that Randy never made an appearance until the end of the show? Or do you think that Randy should have said some stuff about being in the Fatal 4-Way match tonight at Saturday Night Main Event?
He did.
He did?
Segment. Yeah.
Right after
In the very beginning
the
of the
opening
show.
segment.
Oh, he did?
He literally, Kathy asked him a question. He's like, with all due respect, Kathy, what the hell is that damn question?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm Randy Orton. I'm going to be the 15-time champion. I don't need to go out there and RKO everybody.
With
I'm
the three
RKO
most
everybody with the three
dangerous
most devastating. Yeah. RKO. He did all that.
Oh, you guys are right. There it is. I'm sorry. I missed that part. Damn, I'm an awful. But, but that was SmackDown. I thought SmackDown was okay. Do you guys, the 3-hour thing, I think, is letting more stuff happen. But there's also stuff that happens on the show that I don't care about, like Gargano.
Yeah, but how you? They're for what their roster is, they should be 3 hours, and they should be focusing on a lot more people.
My issue is that, like, the thing with, like, when it comes with Fraxium, they're a tag team. They should have had a tag team match. There's no reason to be feuding with Johnny Gargano, who doesn't have a partner, unless his partner is Hobbs.
Fraxium are so boring. Like in ring, they are cool. When they have to talk, they are switch the channel boring.
Yeah, just what you call Sean to book the deal. Just have them book their segments and just have them do their matches. And they say, but amigo, we didn't win. And then do that, and you're done. That's how it
Send them
works
to
on NXT.
AEW. Send them to AEW and put them in Callis family. That's where they belong.
No, we gotta stop putting
That's
people
all
in Cal's family.
Axiom's a Death Rider. I know it.
No, Ciampa's a Death Rider, but he wants to go to New Japan first.
That's just to throw people off the set.
So, Marcus,
Ciampa's making his debut in Los Angeles, Eric, on the 15th at Revolution.
But Mark, let me ask you this question. You said that, people need to get rid of all the old dogs. Do you think letting Ciampa walk away is a very good move for WWE, and they should let other people walk away that's old and long in the tooth?
Been on a bunch of them, yeah. Why not? We don't have any plans for these people. None of them.
But AEW doesn't have any plans either.
I didn't say you got to go to AEW. Just get your life together. Figure it out. I don't know.
It's funny though.
Stop pretending to push people or just put people on the show that just are there that you just go like, all right, this is happening.
Unfortunately, I just don't think that this road to WrestleMania is going to be that exciting. I just don't think it is.
They'll probably build WrestleMania 2 weeks before it. The rate they're going.
I mean, the Rumble was just now starting to get mentioned is next week. Yeah. We need a new regime. And it's going to end up being like Seth Rollins taking over.
I'll stop watching wrestling if he was taking.
It's gonna be Steph and Becky taking over the wrestling, the WWE booking.
Yeah,
I see it coming.
Wait, the way Unreal was when the episodes were heavily focused on them, boring, boring,
boring.
Because Powerhouse is gone.
Oh, he can't go Powerhouse. But you can go.
He can be Powerhouse Royce Keys.
No, he can't.
Why not? Powerhouse Keys.
Powerhouse Royce Keys.
I get the engine started.
Surely there's a better name than Keys that you can use as a last name, because Hobbs stands on its own. They're like, oh, that's Hobbs. It's like, no, you can't be like, oh, that's Keys.
Well, I just think Royce is such that's an old name from the 70s. He about to be in some disco suit coming out.
Royce is the name of his son. He took his son's name.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's kind of cool for his son.
Oh, now it's cool.
No, but I mean, like, honestly,
I made it up.
No, it's true.
No, it's true. I know.
The Keys part, I don't know how I feel about that. Black man with last name Keys. But I think the one thing that Unreal has showed, hey, WWE, diversity helps. Get a female in that room. Get a person of color in that room.
They got two. They got somebody they kind of colored in.
He's built like you, has the posture of me.
It's not D'Lo Brown.
And he's got the skin color of Marcus. He encases all three of us.
Damn.
Yeah, but he had no lines. He barely said like 2 words on Unreal.
Brian Keith.
Yeah, that's what we basically described.
He's terrible.
Can't stand the bounty hunter. He need to be let go too.
But yeah, Jericho and Hobbs coming soon.
One is younger.
Now, do you bring Jericho back tonight, or you wait to the Rumble?
Right to the Rumble.
I mean, because you can't hide it at the Rumble because it's Riyadh season. Everybody's.
Well, no. See, the thing about him,
we're gonna know where Jericho is. Hold on, Eric. We're gonna know where Jericho is, but we will not know where his wife is
on January 6th. The thing about it is that Jericho's old. He can't really wrestle, so like him in the Rumble is a perfect place for him to come back. Now, I would be very disappointed if he was number 27.
He's number 1.
No, he won't be number 1.
I think he's going to be number 1. I think they're going to do it and go to intro and just make him number 1.
I think the saddest thing about that's really taking place this week, though, is that it is going to be the official end of AJ Styles. Like, he's actually going to be hanging it up.
They could be working for Unreal Season 2-3.
I hope no, I'm not ready for this.
No,
it didn't even build to this. Why are they rushing it?
And honestly, and this is with all disrespect to Gunther, he doesn't deserve to retire somebody else because he hasn't done shit with the retirement of John Cena. It's just like he hasn't done anything since that point. He hasn't.
You say that like he makes the choice. You made that like he makes the decisions what he does when he's out there.
I understand, but I'm just saying that I'm tired of him racking up these legends. John Cena, now AJ. Like, you gotta do something more than that.
Racking up
What do you
these
want him to
legends.
do?
All he's got is Goldberg and John Cena.
Goldberg don't count. He ain't no legend to me. He a
So
bitch.
So what would you do with Gunther right now?
I don't know.
So
don't
you can't
pick
complain about
statements
what
like
they're
that.
doing with him. You don't have a solution.
I am not Marcus. First
What's
of
he
all,
doing differently? He retired John Cena. What would you do now?
First of all, Marcus, I'm not going to give them free creative. They want to have my creative. They can send me a check, and I'll give them ideas what they can do with Gunther.
No, they
but right
do
now,
that.
not for
Excuse me,
free.
sir. You literally 5 seconds ago said you don't know. So therefore, I'm not going to give him ideas.
Oh, I
You
know,
have
but I don't
nothing.
do it
You
for
had
free.
nada.
I don't work for free.
You're gonna go to ChatGPT.
You've been
and
working for
say,
you've
"These
been
are my
working for
ideas."
free for 20 years. How long has this podcast been on?
That's also true.
Mhm.
Because, but I've been paid with love and family. You know, just like
Who's
just
your
like
family?
Vin Diesel.
Who's your
Family.
family? Who's your
Family.
family?
We're the bald family. We all bald. We're all different shades of baldness.
Marcus just walked out on you.
That's okay. Let him walk out because he know it's true. Come on back. Come back home, Marcus. Come back.
Fuck you.
Welcome back. Coming home. Yeah, but I mean, that was this week in wrestling. I mean, I don't think nothing else really stood out for me. And I think that we could probably conclude the show unless there's anything else somebody wants to talk about.
No, we'll be
No,
back
because
later.
we've got to watch along later.
You do have a watch along later. Which I may or may not be there. I don't know. I feel better right now, but after I hang up, I'll be Eeyore again. That's why I'm wearing purple, so I can be Eeyore. Anyway,
Oh, I thought you were being Grimace.
or could have been Barney, or Puff the Magic Dragon,
I thought it was the purple Teletubby. To be
or I
honest.
could be Hubs.
Oh, you Tinky Winky.
I don't know the name of the Teletubbies.
Everybody know Tinky Winky. He was controversial.
I do not-
Wait,
was he
I
the-
know.
Was he the one?
All of
He
them.
the one who can't show up on WB.
So if AEW signed the Teletubbies,
They
he got to
signed the
stay home.
Teletubbies, and you couldn't bring in Tinky Winky because his anti-Semitic homophobic rants.
But they were all over Dipsy because he's black.
Anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed this edition of the Sharpshooters Wrestling Podcast. Later on tonight will be a watch along for Saturday Night Main Event, which is a glorified Smackdown, but whatever, it's going to be AJ versus Nakamura for one
Hey,
last
we got a lot
time.
of watch alongs coming up.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know how you guys are going to do your Eve. I'm a defensive coordinator.
I mean,
Fuck
that's what he's
offense.
talking to you about. Eric looks like he's coaching the summer league.
Oh, hold on.
Manny looks like a coordinator of the Jets. Probably special teams coach and is going like, don't put me in this. My special teams did fine. You control your defense and offense.
All right, I called in the blitz right there. Because you got to get the card. We were joking at work. We were like, at work we should all have quarterback wristbands just so we could know who we dislike. Like this person. Wait a
What the
minute.
hell? Office drama?
like, wait a minute. My friend don't like this person. All right, fuck this person.
Hold on,
Excuse
Ed,
me.
you gotta talk like this.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't really like so and so.
Now you need a bigger one. You need a bigger one. You need like a
I know I don't have this big paper on me. I don't have a clipboard or anything, but I mean, we could do a whole show like this.
I need a headset. I want a headset.
Oh man, he got the hat.
Need a headset.
And then you got to be like Sean McVay on his knees, like.
Yeah, we tried a lot. We tried
We
hard.
tried a
Yeah,
lot. We went
did
out
it.
there. We did what we had to do.
We gotta do what we
Things
had to
happen.
do.
They play hard. We play hard. And at the end of the day, there's one winner. And that was us.
Bradford looked great tonight. You know.
You know,
Shout out Rams.
Stafford-
The Rams gonna get it done.
Puka,
Bradford.
I said Bradford.
You
Stanford.
did. Said Bradford ain't been in a while. Puka looked good.
Sorry, I was thinking of quarterback that bust earlier.
Puka looked good. He was out there doing what he needed to do. Defense played well. We had a game plan. We followed it, and that's why we got the victory. Darnold was a hell of a competitor, and he really went out there and he did all he could do. But, at the end of the day, we just did what we had to do to win this game.
That's a good Sean McVay. You watch a lot of film.
We watch film, we win games. That's what we do. That's how it works. I mean,
unless you're the Cleveland Browns.
I I'm still
All the
mad
Jets.
that Bo Callahan got hurt, and I know his name is Bo Nix. I'm mad that Bo Nix got hurt because I don't know if anybody's ready for the Patriots to be back. Like,
Hold up. The Broncos will defeat the Patriots.
I hope so.
They
Tomorrow night.
won't.
They will.
They
They will.
won't.
The
Oh
defense is
damn!
gonna
Wait a
hold them.
minute. Wait a minute.
We're
That
about to
Super
live
Bowl's
in
gonna be a
another
stinker.
We're about to live in another Patriots dynasty.
No, Marcus.
No.
No, I think I'd rather have the Patriots win. I can't have Sean Payton get back to the Super Bowl. I don't like him either.
No, I want Sam Darnold to do it. I need Sam.
Oh, you going against your
Let's do it.
host?
So let's put our cards on the table right now.
Mark, don't do this, Marcus. Don't do this to yourself. Don't do it. Because they
doing
watch
it.
film, they gonna lose, but don't do it to yourself, Marcus.
The Rams are gonna win.
The
my
Seahawks
cards
look
are
good,
tagged.
man. Seahawks look good. They look fresh. Sam Darnold injury is not as bad as they thought it was gonna be.
I'm only saying Sam because Sam was my quarterback.
I really felt the
believe
Jets.
in Sam.
It's over.
I believed in Sam
I don't know why the Jets gave up on Sam Darnold so quickly.
because
'Cause
Coach
they-
Salah. That's why Robert Salah. I'd be damned. I hate you for the rest of my
Well,
life.
better that he gets to go ruin the Titans.
Even though nobody cares about the Titans.
No, but I think like there's some coaches that are great coordinators, and I think Salah is one of those persons who's a good coordinator. But I don't think he should be a person making decisions. He should not be making decisions. But like, because Sam Darnold, he went to Carolina, he did well. Went to Minnesota, he did well. Then he got a contract in Seattle, and he's done well. Sam Darnold has done well, but unfortunately, Matt Stafford has the intangibles to get the Rams to a victory. And ChatGPT has already predicted that the Rams will be in the Super Bowl.
Well, he's already done it for the Rams. So, I mean, there's no way the Rams are going in there not being the favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're playing in Seattle though. You know that 12th fan.
I don't believe
doesn't
it. I don't believe
it
home.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Home field advantage hasn't mattered. I don't think in a long time. I feel like teams just play now. Like in the early 2000s, even the 90s, it seemed like, oh no, they have home field. I feel like everybody just runs through it now.
I think
They don't ever bring up
people
the stat anymore.
People have more things going on in their lives to be rowdy at a football game for the whole game.
That's true. I mean,
Swerve.
really you gotta go up there, huh? This is what y'all gotta do, huh?
Come on, Eric, you're in the Ramley. You can leave the
No,
Chargers
man.
alone.
I chose the Chargers as my local home team, and that's what I did. I have Harbaugh.
I refuse to allow you to both do this. Both of you have teams in either the AFC.
I understand what you're
teams
saying,
in the
Manny.
AFC,
I know.
And 2 teams in the NFC. If you're gonna have 2 teams, 1 in either division. I can't have it 2 in the division. So
Why not?
I prefer the
I like my
AFC
local
over the
teams.
NFC.
So you're saying we need to swap?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
He said we need to swap positions. Sounds like
Yeah, you
I'm
need-
taking the
you
same
need to
position.
get-
I'm taking the Rams. So yeah, I know I'm supporting my local LA team, and I believe LA should always have a football team. And I'm not going to take away my support of the Rams. The Packers are my team at heart, and I will fight if they ever play against each other. It's always the Packers over them. So there's no conflict.
I got to see what Mike
over that.
McCarthy do. If Mike McCarthy come in and give me a 500 season, I gotta curse his name. Gotta curse his name. You gotta have a winning record. We ain't lost for 19 years.
I have a
Ain't lost
question.
for 19 years.
Is this just petty of me? It probably is, but I wanted the Texans to go to the Super Bowl before the Cowboys. Just saying.
I get it too.
Just out of pettiness. Just you know.
But
Just to stick it to the
CJ,
Cowboy fans. Just to stick it to them.
but CJ unfortunately has a lot of the same issues that Josh Allen has. When the big game comes, he don't step up.
Or he loses to the better team. The Bills ain't shit.
No, CJ been out there playing like a fucking jet quarterback during the playoffs.
You know, CJ is like AEW. He ain't did anything since his rookie season. He's the same player he was then. Ain't no elevation. Evolution.
But evolution is a mystery, Eric.
It is. Well, what's not a mystery is us saying goodbye to everybody. So everybody have a good afternoon. I know Manny and Marcus will see you at Saturday Night Main Event. I might still be a mystery because I am Evolution, so we'll see what will happen.
Eric's on the injury report is questionable.
Manny, I'm looking at my injury. It is reading me as doubtful. He sprained his ear.
Extra fluid in his knees or something.
Fluid in his knee.
He's got
doubtful.
throat.
Personal reasons.
Personal
stuff like that.
reasons.
Favorite on his what?
He's Plexico Boris. He shot himself in the foot.
Fucking Plaxico, man. The dude was 6'5", just fast, and just shot himself in the fucking foot.
Still got a career. You know what? He had a decent career with the
He
Giants.
had a decent career, but still, I thought he was gonna be Megatron.
You have hope for He-Man?
No. But
Man, you have
it was
hope
just Alba.
Eric doesn't have any hope that his camera went out of focus when you mentioned it.
Yeah.
It doubted Masters of the Universe.
It was she.
Hey. But I'll be there day one to watch that tragedy.
Man, you out?
I
don't
just
know if you
needed
saw the trailer.
I needed to be worse than the 80s one. No, that's what I needed.
I know it's going to be bad. You just know it's going to be bad.
I have one positive to say about this. I don't mind Idris Elba being Man of Orange, but I know that's also a death stick. But He-Man looked like He-Man. They found He-Man. They found a white man who's big enough that isn't Henry Cavill that was with blonde hair. Was like, that's He-Man. I was like, he looks like He-Man.
I kind of wanted my He-Man to be a little bit wider than that, though.
How yoked do you want your He-Man?
I want him to look like Hobbs.
Hobbs, he looks better than Hobbs. Hobbs got a belly.
He won't after he get WWE. Do them crunches.
Nah, he still had that. I mean, if Hobbs come in better shape, I'll be upset. Fuck you, Hobbs.
Why not, Marcus?
He'll fix
Got
his
a real
side
paycheck
tooth.
now.
He'll fix his side tooth.
Yeah, he got his teeth done. He got a nice fresh haircut. The fro's gone. He got it shortened.
He got some skin cleaning. The bullet hole's been patched up.
Dude, he's completely sold out. Completely sold out. Hi, I'm Will Hobbs. I'm Royce Keys. I want him to be in a suit like Maxine Dupree. Sell out.
Anyway, we out. Don't show up in anybody else's interview acting like Jacob Fatu because that is not appropriate. It is just not.
He did look like he was from a 2000s rap video.
This ain't it. He was featured on the Crips versus Blood or the Crips and Bloods rap album, the joint album they used to do, and he was representing the Bloods. Who's
that little boy behind him? He looked like he was in B2K.
That's the boy that's who Marcus talked about was Go Get It. Or it could be him right here. And I don't know. Might be the same person. Just could be. Anyway.
I just know people fear for their life at this moment.
We see you guys later tonight. And hopefully something exciting happens on the Saturday Night Main Event. We'll see. We out.
Kill him, Jacob.